자, 지금 현재 상황을 설명해 보자면 여기 위에 나와 있는데 지금 딸꾹질이 나와서 자꾸 말이 세타 기지에서 탈출을 해서 오미크론 기지 외부 쪽에 있는 상황입니다. 지금 강화복을 찾아야 돼요. 그리고 이제 세타 기지에서 아이씨 왜 자꾸 딸꾹질이 나오고 지랄이야. 세타 기지에서 이제 비슷한 유형인데 이제 다르게 생긴 크리처 두 개가 나왔는데 그거에 대해서는 제가 이제 게임 완전히 끝나고 알아보려고 해요. 괜히 스포일러 될 수도 있을 것 같아가지고. 자, 일단 해보겠습니다. 마지막 로딩이 안 되냐? 숨을 있는 힘껏 참고 압박을 주면은 딸꾹질 멈춘다는데 걔 헛소리네. 씨발 옛날에 됐던 것 같은데. 자, 어느덧 지금 심연 속이고 붉은 눈 3개가 있는 걸 보니까 자아드의 문양이네요.
Alright, let's find Omicron.
어디로 가야 하는 거야? 전력 공급 이상. 저 앞에 뭐 있다. 이건 스크리지안 각이야. 옳지. 뭐야? 깜짝이야. 그렇지. 이 정도는 오호.
Better be careful.
좋아요. 오, 잘 풀리네. 이건 예상 못했던 상황인데 됐다. What the fuck.
Catherine?
What?
Yes. There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
오호, 말투 봐.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks. Kath, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
Would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
주인공도 말 생각 없이
Being
하네.
able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
일단 피해복 좀.
Kath, why did this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think we could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me here?
뭐야
The
이거?
WoW had a range of assignments, but they all sprung from one single idea. Preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the
뭐야?
WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human. Or life, for that matter.
뭐야?
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
뭐 된 거야?
Catherine, are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
Just figured there must be a way to know. Know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. The world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depends on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. Not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
비밀번호를 봅시다. 비밀번호를. 오.
I
이파리
think
이파리.
assaulted.
Salt what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lowered into the back of a van?
What are you talking about? Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem?
Sorry, we only have
Come on,
half
let's
stuff
get going.
left. More than level drug.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about. River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming critical.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
모르피엔.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do. That's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will.
아이씨, 안 들어. 스페이스바 누르면 되네. 자 이제 뭐?
Won't fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, you're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We are dying!
How much air have you guys got?
20 minutes, tops.
Hey, I'm in red! Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Stresky.
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate.
Wait, Stress, what are you doing?
아 너무 실감난다 소리. 아 잠깐만. 소리 싹 극혐인데? 어디로 가야 돼? 오. 노이즈 생기는 거 보니까 나쁜 놈인가 본데?
Hey, come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello?
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, are you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right. Jonesy? Jones,
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Well, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
굿. 에? fuck. What the fuck? 왜 노이즈가 생겨? 저기 있다. 어우 예. 굿. 저 오미크론에 들어왔습니다. 아.
Let's find that suit and get out.
왜 나 머리가 먹혔지? 존나 무서운데? 잠수실 콘솔에서 해제? 잠수실 콘솔에서 해제. 오른쪽에서. What the fuck? 아 씨. 깜짝이야. 자. 갈 수 있는 데 저기밖에 없고 지금. 이벤트였네요. 이벤트. 어디 보지? 잠수실 오른쪽이네요. What the? 어? 지금 맨 저기 개소리 났냐?
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart.
에이.
Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda?
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
더 큰 거
That's
입는다고
been bothering me
했잖아.
too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
여기 있네. 뭐야 씨. 밖으로 나가는 데인데 여기.
What are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with it.
Shut up. What the fuck, man?
I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
좋아요. 잘 풀리네 이번에는. D 맞지?
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this.
약간 아크
So we need
아크
a Cortex
패티지인데
chip,
얘.
structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Cortex chip,
시즌
structure
10
gel, and a power pack
구조젤
to get the suit
파워팩.
ready.
Come on. You idiot. 그거 어디서 찾나?
Come on, we need to get a Cortex chip, a battery pack, and some structure gel.
제촉하기는 어디로 가야 되지? 잠깐만. 뭐야? 뭐 어떻게 하는 거? 뭐야, 한복 그리기 해야 돼 이거 설마? 설마? 맞는 거 같은데? 오! 개똑똑한데 난? The fuck? 딴 건 할 필요 없네. Oh man. What the? 아, 이거 스캔 뜨는구나. 구조젤. 구조젤. 이거다. 여기다 놓고, 그렇지. 잠가. 됐어. 오! 젤을 얻었어요. 일단 이제 2개 남았나? What? 이번에 이쪽으로 가보죠. 뭐야? 여기서 뭘 얻을 수 있을까? 오호, 어떻게 해야 되지 이건? 감이 안 잡히네. 감이 안 잡혀. 분명 여기서도 뭔가 있을 텐데. 일단 나가볼까? 이거 하나라도 갖다 볼까?
We need to get you a new cortex chip, just like the ones you find inside robots, so we can store your brain.
피지오 칩? 자꾸 이상한 부금이 나와. 좋아요. 와, 방 너무 많은데 이거? 와, 웃음소리 봐. 최악이다, 최악이야. 진짜 최악이다. 진짜 최악 나왔다. 왜 무엇 하나 쉽게 갈 수가 없는 건가? 아, what the fuck. Stop it.
Johan Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johan Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est. The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johan Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda Est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. That's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
뭐? 일단 내려가자. 약간 똥물에도 파도가 있다고. 여기 아니야. 여기 아니야. 거봐, 여기도 잠금 해제할 수 있잖아. 또 테네피지. 뭐야 이거? 아니 뭐? 뭐 어떻게 해야 돼 이거? 아, 밑으로도 가야 되는구나. 아니네? 이제 뭐만 얻으면 되는 거지? 마지막 하나가 3층에 있겠지? 그렇겠지? 쉿. fuck. 왜 나 머리가 먹힌 거야 하필이면. 저기가 아까 귀신 있던 데지. 어쩔 수 없이 귀신 있는 대로 가야 되네 이거 상황이. 어이쿠 미안해. 이거 네 거였니? 미안해. 미안하다 가져가서 미안하다 가져가서 미안해. 가져가서 미안해. 뭐야? 제발 이걸로 끝난 거였으면 좋겠다. 끝난 거 같은데? 어디서? What the fuck? 우와.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah.
오 됐다.
Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it. Just make them line up.
거의 다 맞췄다.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
오케이.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
소름 끼친다. 아, fuck it. 이렇게 시체 몸으로 다시 들어온다고?
Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realized how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
저것도 맞는 말이긴 해.
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
죽일 거야. 미안하다 캐릭터야. 닌 여기서 죽어야 돼. 어떻게 여기서 혼자 살아남으려고. knew you? 진짜 소름 끼치네. 아니, 이게 길이 크게 두 갈래로 나눠져 있으면 나는 당황스러울 수밖에 없습니다, 형님들. 앞에 있는 것부터 가볼게요. 제발 연결되어 있는 구조였으면 좋겠구만. 아, 다행히 그런 거 같네. 사일런트 힐 두 번째 보스 보는 거 같네, 홈커밍에서. 화가 나는구만. 순간이동하는 여자 괴물은 뭐였지?
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the cloud, please.
sure thing.
be all.
가자.
Have we figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife, do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? That I woke up in the right body.
그만해. 캐서린이 말을 못하잖아.
I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you?
오호. 손을
Not that you would
넘네.
know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Fuck.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
아, 씨발, 심해 몇천 미터, 2,000몇 미터까지 내려왔는데. 왔다. 아, 심해 생물들이야. 제발 심해 공포증을 깨우게 하지 마. 와, 너무 무서워. 진짜 개 무서워.
know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
3천까지 내렸어. 초점이 안 잡혀. 또 와우야? 뒤 뭐야? 오.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that arm.
오케이.